Good morning, my dear friends. My name is Ranveer Kashyap, and today I'm going to pick up right where I left in the previous video. So, ocean circulation. Ocean circulation is a thing in which the ocean water circulates ocean water circulates in a particular manner. So, ocean is never still. The ocean water is never still. The movements of the ocean water can be broadly categorized as waves, tides, and currents. Waves. The waves are when the water continuously comes in one single direction, or for with an example, when you are playing, throw a ball on the beach and the ball falls into the water, what happens? It is fun to watch how the ball gets washed back to the shore by the waves. When the water on the surface of the ocean rises and falls alternately, they are called waves. During a storm, the wind blowing at a very high speed from huge waves, they form huge waves. From using this sentence, we can conclude that the higher and the stronger the winds are, the stronger the winds are, the higher the waves become. An earthquake. These may cause tremendous destruction. An earthquake, a volcanic eruption, or underwater landslides can shift large amounts of ocean water. As a result, a huge tidal wave called tsunami can form. Now, fun fact: tsunami is a Japanese word that means harbor waves. As when a tsunami forms, the most of the impact which are caused, the most damaged area is the harbor. And what is a harbor? Harbor is a place in which for example, this is a land, a piece of land. Here there are here is a main office, and this piece of land is the main arrival of different places, different boats, different water vehicles, but not submarines, because submarines go into the army's harbor. This is a common person's harbor. So this tsunami can cause great destruction. A tsunami can the largest tsunami ever measured was up to 150 meters high. These waves can travel at the speed of more than 700 kilometers per hour. Now that would be fast. Like I am here and then 700 kilometers per hour. The tsunami of 2004 caused widespread damage in the coastal areas of India. The Indra Point in the Andaman and Nicobar Islands got submerged after the tsunami. So the Indra Point in the Andaman and Nicobar Islands were submerged after this tsunami, which occurred in 2004. So this tsunami had caused great damage to the coastal areas of India. So in the book there is a paragraph named Tsunami, the Earth's Pandemonium. I am going to read it. Okay. So let's start. Tsunami, or the harbor wave, struck havoc in the Indian Ocean on December 26, 2004. The wave was the result of the earthquake that had its epicenter close to the western boundary of Sumatra. Now, what is an epicenter? The epicenter is the center of the earthquake. Now, the focus is just above the epicenter, and the rest of the earthquake's waves go from the epicenter to the focus and then spread outwards. Okay. The earthquakes had its epicenter close to the western boundary of Sumatra. The magnitude of the earthquake was 9.0 on the Richter scale. Now, what is the magnitude of the earthquake and what is the Richter scale? The magnitude of the earthquake is how harsh or how violent or how destructive an earthquake can be. The highest recorded magnitude of an earthquake is 9.5. and the Richter scale is the instrument used to measure that magnitude of the earthquake. As the Indian plate of the earth went under the Burma plate, there was a sudden movement of the sea floor, causing the earthquake. The ocean floor was displaced by about 10 to 20 meter and tilted in downwardly direction. For example, this is the ocean floor. This is the Indian tectonic plate, and this is the Burma tectonic plate. This just went like this, and the water which was above this, before it went like this, the water just went 10 to 14 meters down. See how great of an impact was that. It may have caused great destruction, as it may be told in this story, or in this tsunami, the earth's pandemonium. A huge mass of ocean water flowed to fill in the gap that was being created by the displacement. This marked the withdrawal of the water mass from the coastlines of the land masses in the South and Southeast Asia. After thrusting of the Indian plate below the Burma plate, the water mass rushed back towards the coastline. Tsunami traveled at the speed of 800 kilometers per hour, comparable to the speed of a commercial aircraft, and completely washed away some of the islands in the Indian Ocean. The Indira Point in the Andaman and Nicobar Islands, that marked the southernmost point of India, got completely submerged as the wave moved from earthquake epicenter from Sumatra to Andaman Islands and Sri Lanka. The wave declined from 700 to 900 km per hour to less than 70 km per hour. Tsunami waves traveled up to the depth of a 3 km from the coast, killing more than 10,000 people and affected more than lakh of houses. In more than lakh of houses. In India, the worst affected were the coastal areas of Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Puducherry, and Andaman and Nicobar Islands. While the earthquake cannot be predicted in advance, it is possible to give a 3-hour notice or a potential tsunami. Such early warnings to give a 3 systems are in the place across the Pacific Ocean, but not in the Indian Ocean. Tsunamis are rare in Indian Ocean as the seismic activity is less as compared to the Pacific. The tsunami that ravaged the Southeast Asian coast in December 2004 is the most devastating tsunami in the last several hundred years. The large damage caused to life and property was primarily a result of lack of monitoring. The early warning systems and knowledge among the coastal dwellers of Indian Ocean. The first indication of the tsunami is approaching is the rapid withdrawal of water from the coastal region, followed by destructive wave. When this happened on the coast, instead of people going to high ground, they started assembling at the coast to view the miracle. As the consequence, there was a large casualty of curious onlookers when the gigantic wave tsunami struck. So the most stupid action by the people done is that they went towards the tsunami. If they did not go towards the tsunami, they would have survived. For example, let me just draw a quick sketch using some things here. So this is the Indian tectonic plate, this is the Burma tectonic plate, and this is the water. This is the coastline, and this is the coastline, and this is the water. Okay, so this is the Indian tectonic plate, this is the Burma tectonic plate, this is the water, and this is the coastline. So instead of people going away from this place, they went here and to view the miracle that was done. So this was actually not a miracle, it was a sign that indicated death. So it was kind of indicating death, because after this the water just rushed back up and formed a great tsunami and an earthquake. The earthquake was of 9 0.0 magnitude. So this was the highest recorded magnitude of earthquake in the last 100 years. Okay, so the worst mistake and the stupidest mistake is to go towards the tsunami. If you don't go towards the tsunami, you will not be affected. So that's all for today's video. Bye and have a nice day. And please just don't go towards the tsunami, and if there is an earthquake and you live near the ocean.